Mobile phone cameras have undoubtedly revolutionized the world. Today we can film every single thing before us and share it with the rest of the world with just a click. This incredible ability has also led to the discovery of some unbelievable things from around the globe. We've been able to witness the shocking event and incidents no one was supposed to see, all thanks to these cameras. In today's video, we'll tell you all about the mobile captures no one was supposed to see. So make sure to stick around to the end and give this video a thumbs up. Creatures that came with fog. The decreased visibility caused by fog is often the reason for accidents, although it's also a perfect cover. A French local filmed this video back in June 2020 when he witnessed this massive yet weird-looking creature in the sky. He thought it was some sort of massive centipede floating mid-air and was flying the direction of the fog. Because the fog in this area was relatively thinner, people were able to see this hidden floating monster, but in places where the fog was thick, they could barely make it out. Rising of a monster. Anyone would be terrified to see a massive shadow of a monster appear in the murky sky while they were just enjoying a day at the beach. This clip was filmed on July 3, 2017 on a Vancouver beach. The dark clouds were approaching and the emergency sirens could be heard ringing in the background. The huge monster appeared and it seemed like it was going to fly out, although no one knows what happened next as the clip ended before that. The source of this video revealed that the being was named Cthulhu. Something in the clouds. Unusual things are often sighted during some sort of climate catastrophe. This video was filmed on August 13, 2022, and it depicts a colossal creature resembling a dragon spotted in the intense lightning. The paths of this beast can be seen expanding in the night sky with the lightning bolts. So far, there's no plausible explanation as to what it might be, but conspiracy theorists have speculated it could be a huge dragon or an alien ship. Huge alien moving. It's hard to say whether this strange shadow hovering across the sky is just one alien or an entire alien spacecraft. The footage was filmed by a resident of Chicago while he was hanging out with his toddler back in October 2019. The alien object appeared out of nowhere and flew by the building. It circled around the city and sparked local investigations and debates to figure out what it was. Peculiar lights in lightning. A strange set of lights was witnessed in the sky on October 19, 2018. In the dark night sky, these lights look like two glowing eyes. The incident occurred in Malaysia during heavy rain. This glowing spectacle was followed by numerous close calls of lightning and thunder that damaged the infrastructure, power supply, and burnt down some trees. Experts aren't sure what it was, but some netizens think it was an alien figure exploring our planet. Montana driver films alien tripod. In August 2020, a man filmed this alien-like creature while driving along a road somewhere in Montana with his family. He captured the extraterrestrial monster walking near the trees in the country. It looked a lot like an alien tripod from the famous movie War of the Worlds. It looked quite scary even from a distance. Maybe aliens are planning to take over the Earth in the near future. Black holes spotted in Norway. Aliens are scary, but there's a chance they can be neutralized, but we can't do anything about black holes. This clip posted on social media back in December 2009 baffled the entire world. It shows a strange, almost circular opening distorting light in a spiral manner as if it were pulling everything in. According to witnesses, this weird hole was recorded near the Skjold military base of Norway. Most people thought it was a new prototype of a military rocket or a UFO, but the way it reacted to light could mean that it was a black hole. Mystery entity faster than plane. This viral video from an anonymous person went viral as it depicted a random and pretty strange object that appeared out of thin air. It was incredibly fast and was easily able to overtake the plane flying nearby. Initially, people thought it was a fighter jet or a super-fast drone, but taking a closer look revealed that it looks nothing like a drone or a small fighter jet. Giant bat-like being. This huge being that looks a lot like a bat was seen on top of a building in Italy back in August 2020. The clip of the strange creature with huge wings went viral and many thought that the massive bat had probably gotten lost in the city. But bats tend to avoid flying or leave in their caves during the daytime as they're unable to see properly during the day. So what was that creature? Tell us in the comments if you know anything about it. Mysterious flying object. Lisbon locals witnessed this strange-looking creature hovering in the sky back in March 2021 in broad daylight. Physically, it resembles a jellyfish made of a unique type of body tissue. The object remained stationary for hours before it suddenly disappeared. Almost everyone saw the footage online, but no one could say for sure what it was. Lightning and stone rain. At the Tol volcano located in the Philippines, something incredible happened before it erupted. Footage from January 2020 was posted online and it showed lightning caused by the ash particles colliding with each other. This effect left the locals astonished, but soon after, things got worse. The volcano began erupting, a shockwave was sent throughout the town, and was followed by short-lived stone rain. Huge burning rocks and stones showered down on the town, destroying cars and buildings. Touched by Angel. Back in 2019, this mind-boggling footage was recorded in Adana, a Turkish city. An unidentifiable man can be seen approaching the store owner in the video. He taps him on the shoulder and walks away. The store owner turned around as he felt the strange touch, but all he saw was a white van passing by. A large metal grid flung towards the owner from the rear of the vehicle out of nowhere. He crouched down and avoided getting hurt. He tried to find out who had warned him about the danger, but there was no one. Devilish tree. No matter how strong a tree is, heavy machinery can easily bring it down. But this tree in a small village located in Cameroon, Africa, just wouldn't budge from its place. The video from February 2019 shows a machine trying to bring it down, while the baffled bystanders were gathered around to see it happen. The tree was allegedly used by witches for ritual activities back in the day. Despite trying several times, the powerful bulldozer failed to remove it from its place. Even after being uprooted, the tree just stood back up after every pull, as if an invisible force was helping it. It was finally removed and transferred to an unknown location. Mysterious dog-monkey creature. This video from August 2017 of a cyclist went viral online. He was riding along a small path at the side of a village where he rode smoothly until he entered a narrow tunnel. Here he recorded a weird dog-monkey creature jumping down at him from the wall. It made a weird frightening sound as it crashed to the ground. The cyclist narrowly escaped hitting the strange creature, but when he turned back to take a look, it had vanished. Seagull frozen mid-air. An anonymous source posted this video in November 2018 depicting a seagull stuck in flight, but strangely it wasn't moving forward. Instead, it was flying but stationary. It can be seen getting stuck mid-air. It almost seems like a glitch in the Matrix. The footage was filmed close to Wasaga Beach, and an expert explained that the strong winds in the area hinder the flight of the birds in both directions, and they end up looking like this. Dead whale found in Amazon. This clip, filmed in January 2019, baffled anyone who saw it. After all, it's not every day a massive whale somehow ends up in the forest. It was a humpback whale and was around 36 feet long. The dead whale was discovered in the island of Marajo, just off the Aroni beach in Brazil. Scientists think the whale died at sea and its body washed up here because of the strong winds and high tides. Underwater atomic blast. A video of an atomic blast hit the internet on July 18, 2022. It was of a nuclear device that was tested back in May 1958. When the bomb detonated on the water, a massive spray dome formed and went as high as 260 meters in just a few seconds. The dome continued growing for another 20 seconds and reached a diameter of 1,200 meters. The device tested was a 9-kiloton TNT that severely damaged a target ship sailing around 3.4 miles away from the exploding point. No wonder these weapons are disliked by every peace-loving human being. Huge spider on moon. Back in March 2022, this bizarre footage was uploaded online by an anonymous person. The source claimed to have been jogging early in the morning when they noticed a colossal spider that had allegedly settled down on the moon. We have to say it looks pretty unwelcoming. Ground crack opens. This man posted a terrifying video of the ground cracking open back in March 2011. The ground can be seen tearing open like a piece of paper, clearly in the footage. This happened during a 2011 earthquake in Japan. A lot of groundwater began rushing out and the entire place looked like it had just rained there. Color-changing squid. These strange Australian squids can grow up to half a meter in length. They try impressing the female squids by putting on a show in which they continuously change their color. They do this until they form a pair with a female. The male then passes a packet of sperm and the female deposits the fertilized eggs in its rubbery egg cases. A few weeks later, the eggs hatch and the baby squids that are born can also shift colors. Elephant goes for a swim. This elephant, named Rashan, belongs to the Andaman Islands of India. This brave elephant enjoys swimming in the Bay of Bengal. Although he doesn't go swimming alone, his trainer, who also raised him, accompanies him on these swims. The trainer makes sure Rashan is safe and doesn't wander off into the deeper waters. Spider upside down in sky. Recently, a huge spider walking upside down in the sky was seen in Colorado. It was walking beneath the clouds and was somehow able to defy gravity. No one knows how it got there and what it was doing, but it's quite strange that somehow all these frightening alien-like creatures end up in the United States. Ugliest creature. This one has to be one of the ugliest creatures on the entire internet. The video posted in June 2022 shows a nest with several stranger googly eyes that are moving around. What could this be? Any ideas? Snakes in stuffed toy. This video shared by an unknown source is every parent's nightmare. You can see that this stuffed toy crocodile was full of real live cobra snakes. These snakes were discovered in a toy somewhere in northern Japan. The parent of the child who was playing with the stuffed toy noticed it was moving and weighed more than it should. They called snake experts to take the snakes away from their home. Desert creatures. No one knows what this creature actually is. It could be a shy scorpion or even a spider. This clip is from November 2020 and it depicts a strange little creature hard at work trying to build itself a home. It made a burrow first and then began shoveling out the sand. From the footage, it looks like the nervous little animal is trying to hide itself. Long-eared jerboa. Long-eared jerboas are a unique mammal species that mostly inhabit the deserts of China and Mongolia. These are on the endangered species list and look a lot like a rodent-sized kangaroo. They have huge ears and are referred to as the Mickey Mouse of the desert. This footage of the endangered animal was captured during the expedition of the Zoological Society of London to the Gobi Desert in December 2007. Strange snake. This weird snake seems pretty good at camouflaging itself. This clip from June 2019, filmed in the United Arab Emirates, shows the snake using an extraordinary method of moving. Experts revealed that these snakes avoid moving around during the daytime. They're a venomous species that surface mostly at night. Chimp flying drone. This footage, recorded by cognitive psychologists, is as amazing as it is alarming. They filmed it in 2020 while trying to find out whether chimps could learn a new skill such as flying drones. Well, they've learned how to drive and were even sent to space, so it's only logical that they're capable of flying a drone. Giant anaconda. This massive anaconda was discovered in the Caribbean by workers who were cleaning up a patch in the Dominica rainforest. The snake was so big that they actually had to call a crane to shift it to another place safely. Most people on the internet were astonished by its incredible size and claimed that it was by far the largest snake they'd ever set eyes on. Deer plays dead. This clever deer used a unique method to dodge a hunter and escape. The video posted in November 2013 shows the deer laying on the ground pretending to be dead. That is until it saw an opportunity and made a run for it. Seems like the wild animals are getting smarter with time. The unsuspecting hunter thought it was dead. After all, there was blood on the ground around it too. Before moving to number 1 on this list, take a look at this picture and video. This was uploaded by an anonymous person. The massive, frightening creature in the footage could be anything. It's so tall that its neck is hidden amongst the clouds above. Some people said it could be a giant giraffe with 5 legs, while others thought it might be a prehistoric dinosaur that finally came out of hiding after millions of years. Many also thought that the video was a fake. What do you think? Fish cross the road. Back in November 2016, heavy rainfall caused the flooding of a low-elevation road by the Gokomish River in Washington state. But with the water, a massive amount of fish also arrived and they had to move through the low-tide water in order to cross over to the other side of the river. In the footage, they looked like small torpedoes rushing across the road. These were some of the most astounding mobile camera captures. Tell us in the comments which one you found the most entertaining. We'll be back soon with more amazing content. Until then, have a great time.